of this type, but I'm not explicitly a Shadowrun fan. I like Shadowrun, but it's not the only thing I like, basically. So yeah. Oh, my pleasure, Tachyon. Thank you very much. Yeah, it was mostly just a matter of following up with them. I had actually met Mitch at Gen Con, where I've been a member of the Writers' Symposium. For those of you who are new, I'm a writer. So I'd done that for many years. There's Dietrich. So I'd been doing that for many years, so I met him there and talked to him a little bit about maybe setting something up. And that was when I was thinking about just doing the main game. And as it turned out, we weren't able to make that happen, but when Dragonfall came out, it was a perfect opportunity to talk about the next stage. So, hi Kathleen, welcome in. So yes, so I hope you guys liked what you saw. That was a lot of fun. I enjoyed that quite a bit. Alrighty. I forgot to ask them about percentage. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. Again, harebrained. Again, thanks to Mitch. Thanks to Mike. And thanks to Andrew. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. Awesome. That was fun. Okay, where are we? Iger. Iger, I need you to try to eliminate this guy. Good. Please take this guy down. Yes! Iger. I didn't even open his backpack. Soy jerky treat. Nice, nice, nice. That's awesome. Don't miss. Yeah, there you go. I love having a hellhound. Zyron, what's up, man? How are you, Zyron? This is the expansion. This is Dragonfall. I'm not likely to hit them, but I'll try. Oh, I did hit him. I did hit him. Glory during usual bang up job. Nice, Sanos. Oh, my pleasure, Dark Vegetaman. If you like what you saw and heard, a follow is always appreciated. Thank you so much for being a part of it, sir. I appreciate it. That's the same for everybody else. If you guys like what you saw and heard, always appreciate those follows. And thanks so much for the great questions, too. Yay. Always something. Ah. Nice. Oh, what a shot. 30 damage. 30 damage. Alright, this is at least going to maybe occupy some of his attention. See you, Dark. This is pretty... You can do it. One more. Damn it with a minigun. Actually, I guess it's not a minigun. It's a submachine gun. Hit him. Hit him. There you go. There you go. Oh, man. Oh, nice, Vegeman. Nice. Thank you, sir. That's right. That does... Your name did look familiar. Well, thank you for stopping by again, sir. I appreciate it very much. Yeah. Thanks a lot, Dark, for stopping by again. I appreciate it. Thank you guys to everyone. I didn't have the heart to try to do my little, what do you call it? My little accents while I was in there. I was afraid I was going to embarrass myself. Alright, give me a second, guys, while I fix this. There we go. I think. Yay, there we go. Sorry about that. We love the accents, no. Glad to see you all made it here alive. Dietrich straightens, his joints cracking under the strain. He takes a step in your direction, his expression grim. Listen, boss, we've got problems. You think? I saw a group of these jackasses peel off a few minutes ago. They made a beeline for the sewers. They were carrying bombs, Arvinelron. Can't say what yield, but they looked big. Unless you fancy living in the crater, I'd suggest we hightail it down there. Where the hell is Blitz? He took off with Mallet. Said something about jamming the attackers' comms. Don't worry about them. We've got to deal with those bombs. Well, it means I don't have a Decker, but it does mean that I got Dante with me. Stop the plot in the sewers. Yeah, you do a good job embarrassing me, yeah. I knew an attack on the Kreutz Bazaar. Oh, God. Why was I allowed to come that close? I thought I was going to stop the minute I saw them. Wow, that was absolutely terrible. %. Yep. One more of those would be nice. Dante, if you wouldn't mind finishing him off. There you go. Good boy. Yes. Oh, I missed. Glory is doing better in this fight. I don't know why. I don't know what got into her, but... Not gonna complain. Ow. Cujo! What's up, man? How you doing, bro? Alright, let's see. Let's get here. Point blank range! Alright. Iger, if you would, please. 40 damage! What's up? That's pretty awesome. Yeah, Cujo, you've been missing an actual pretty amazing puppy. Actually. Beneath the Kreutz Bazaar, you and your team descend into the sewers, footsteps echoing off the damp stone walls. You barely notice the smell. There's no time to waste. Audrin's team of mercenaries is down here somewhere, racing to plant their explosive charges beneath the quays. The fate of the Kreutz Bazaar is in your hands. 11 rounds until the bombs explode. Oh my god, okay. Kill all the mercenaries, deactivate all the bombs. Here's one of the bombs. I forgot to use her thing. Darn it. Let's save that under something else. I was glad that the save game bug didn't pop up. That would have been embarrassing. So, wondering if sending spots. God, Dante looks so badass that way. Fireball. Oh, missed. Damn it. Come on, Dante. Such a good looking plan. Really? Even not enough cover, huh? Glad that didn't miss. Okay. Alrighty. This is the DLC Lego. That's funny, Shadow. This is the DLC. Damn it. There you go. That's what I should have aimed at the first time. Ah, I was hoping I could take him down. Come on, hit him. There you go. Oh, 82% chance to hit, and you missed, really. Missed 85%, and you missed. You missed with 85%, really? Yes, I have played XCOM, Hipster. Yes, I did. I liked it. Oh, Burner, how did the surgery go, man? Yeah, how did the surgery go? It sucks. Nice. No, no, no. I didn't want to do that. Okay, 2 bombs left. What's up, Bill? Good to see you, man. I have not handled this very efficiently, but that's okay. Okay, so let's head back this way and see if I can track down where the rest of these guys are. Seven rounds, huh? 7 rounds. He's slow when he's got that someone else under control. Ah, there's the second one. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. It's really freaking annoying. Don't have time for your crap. Alright, let's save that. Something new. Okay. Okay. All right. Please don't miss. You missed. What's up, Infraction? How are you, man? Ow. Yeah, take this clown out, please. Finally. Jeez Louise, man. %95 chance. Get there, get there, get there. I know, right, Bill? There you go. Good job, Dante. Deactivate that bomb, kill this mercenary. %. Okay, I'm going to send him up this way because this is where the last one is going to go. There it is. I need to get there. Nice. Well done. Okay. 4 rounds. That's playing it awfully tight. Yeah, no, it'll be totally fine. Go, go, go! One bomb left. 1 bomb left, 3 rounds to go. Okay. Dante is awesome. I don't think she had the ability to do that adrenal pump yet. Two rounds until the bombs explode. This is cutting it awfully fine. I don't know why these guys didn't have Overwatch set up, frankly. Pack tactics. Nice. I needed that. Go, Glory, go! Nice. I like how he immediately can come up, shoot a fireball, which doesn't miss. That's charming. Oh, I'm out of healing? Really? That's great. I gotta get out here until you guys can fix this situation up. Diffused, alright. Now can I get out of there in time to help myself? Some of these misses, man. All right, Glory, do it up. Nice. Dear God, he didn't miss. Oh, what? Come on now, really? Really? Let's do that again. Dante, I need you to get there. Good. Glory, I also need you to get there. Need you to get out this way. Oh no, Dante! Alright, first of all, let's get you behind here. Nice. I can't do that. Ah, it's too close is the problem. Eats a bone? Nice. Oh yeah, Dante, that's what I'm talking about. Nope. Hit would be nice. Well, damn. You attacked my dog. You must pay. Just pay twice. Pay 3 times. Or, you know, not at all. Oh, Iger. Iger. One more of those. Yes. Woo! Did it. Not by much either. Wow. The team has survived. Return to the Kreutz Bazaar. I kept them all alive, and not by a whole lot. What's up, gentlemen? Yeah, the sniper rifle does not work in close range very well at all. It is not its strength. I know, yeah, I know. That's the problem I have sometimes with the way that XCOM handles things, honestly. Whew. Good stuff. Yeah, thank you very much, man. You emerge from the foulness of the sewers only to be met with the equally dark stench of cordite and death. Although you've saved the keys, it is far from unharmed. Residents wander the streets dazed, holding their wounds, tending to others, observing the damage. The look in their eyes tells the story. Their illusion of safety has been shattered. You enter Paul Amsel's trade emporium already knowing what you'll find there. The knowledge doesn't make the discovery any easier. Those bastards killed Paul! What's up, Zalis? Once again, the team gathers around Paul Amsel. But tonight, he has no more missions to offer and no advice to give. His body lies motionless on the hardwood, cooling in the night air. The ruin of his face has been hidden under a burlap tarp. For several minutes, nobody speaks. Finally, Dietrich steps forward. I think we should say something about Paul. There's another moment of silence, then Iger speaks up. I'll go. Paul Amsel was an important member of this team, and he supported us well. He said what he was going to do, and he did it. That's rare. That's worthy of respect. She looks down at the body. There's a long pause before she speaks again. Thank you, Paul Amsel, for everything. I was out of position when they came for you. I couldn't save you. I'm sorry. The others shift uncomfortably, not knowing what to say. Glory breaks the awkward moment, her voice a frosty monotone. I appreciate what Amsel did for us. It's another loss, one that this team can't afford. Glory's eyes sweep across the group, then land on Amsel's body. Her expression is impossible to read. After a moment, she turns her head to look at you. Let's see. Losing people is hard, no denying it. Paul was a good one to be missed. It's hard, I know, but this is why we need to keep together, support each other. No one's going to look out for us but us. Dietrich eyes you appreciatively. Yeah, that's right. There's more than this than a mercenary's paycheck. There has to be. Goodbye, Paul. Gott sei mit dir. Gingerly, Blitz steps forward. His hair is mussed and there's a fresh bullet hole in his jacket. He smells like smoke and blood and stale sweat, and his hands tremble as he takes them out of his pockets. Well, I didn't know Paul as well as the rest of you, but he seemed like a good guy. I didn't want to see this happen at any rate. You okay, Blitz? Looks like you and Mallet saw some action back there. Yeah. I'll live. As if in turn, Dante lowers his head sadly, lets out a heavy sigh, and closes his eyes. Poor Dante. Aw. Let's see. We'll miss you, Paul. Don't worry about the body. I know what to do. Be respectful, but be quick. After all, it is only a shell. Paul is with Monica now. We're all going to be with Monica soon if we don't do something. The Firewing came after us once. She'll do it again. That dragon really wants us dead. She doesn't care if she brings down entire keys to get to us. It's about more than just us. Everyone's in danger, the whole damn F-state. Aren't you being a little dramatic? I don't think that he is, Iger Love. I really don't. Come on, everyone. Let's get to look at that optical chip. I want to see what we're dealing with. Also, I got some more karma. Come, chameleon. You know what? I'm so sick of losing control of these guys. I want more power out of this. I just do. Alright. Alright. Reanalysis. Optical chip on the mission computer. Let's save this up. Okay. Now... Alright, so... Let's delete. 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 Let's see, and then this one. Delete. Okay. There we go. Alright, let's see what we've got on that mission chip. Dante lifts his head and looks up at you mournfully. The feral aggression is gone from his eyes. He's changed, you can see it, but he's still Dante. So, Arvanelleron, Dante was very helpful out there, but I am a bit concerned about his... Let's see, ability to petrify people he doesn't like? Don't worry about it, Dietrich, it's under control. If you say so. He's not a normal dog, not by a long shot. Is he possessed? I assume you've checked his aura and discovered he's part hellhound. Monica trained him for months to be combat ready. We had the hellhound in the house and Monica didn't tell us? For months? Arvanelleron has him under control. Dante performed well in the field, followed commands flawlessly. I have no concerns. Dante stays with me. Where I run, he runs. Yeah, Dante. Okay. Let's see. Let's, This is the Shadowrun BBS. Claim payment. The Az Technology DNA donor list. 540 new yen. Not bad. Alright, we got anything of that? No. Nope, we don't have that. All the rest of this is not there. Okay. Optical chip time. You slot the optical chip in the computer's waiting chip jack. I don't know if you guys noticed in the middle of that, but Alice was super freaked out about whatever it was that she discovered. And this is Alice, who's like the information person. So obviously, the dragon situation is on her with this, so as well. Okay. Let's see. Alice's office blossoms into view. A half-second later, a real-time simulation of Alice appears, seated behind her mahogany desk. Something about it reminds you of a figure from a wax museum, lifelike, but dead inside. It greets you with a facsimile of Alice's joyless smile. Customer name, Arvanelleron. Its voice is hollow, synthetic, an automaton masquerading as a living woman, one who you've never even met in the flesh. Account number, 1012579. Greetings, valued customer. I am an offline simulacrum of the Alice persona. I have been included on this chip to answer any questions that you might have about your information purchase. That's a nifty piece of tech. Not now, Blitz. If you are ready to proceed, I will present Alice's findings. You may interrupt this presentation at any point by saying, Alice, I have a question. Is that the only thing you'll respond to, or can I talk to you like a normal person? Good. You may interrupt this presentation at any point by saying, Alice, I have a question. That answers that. We're ready. Let's get this show on the road. Very well. Commencing presentation. The simulacrum goes rigid for a moment, then seems to relax. When it speaks, it sounds more natural, as though the real Alice is speaking through it. Alright, Arvanelleron. I've got good news for you, and I've got bad news. Let's start with the good news. I've found Vauclair, and he is alive. Thank God. The trail to your missing doctor was a long and slippery one. The fee that you paid me barely covered my costs for the job. I spent a team into the socks on a fact-finding mission. I bribed government officials. I greased the palms of wage slaves at megacorps all across Europe. Each step I took eliminated possibilities, drew me a little bit closer. And finally I found the place where Vauclair is being held. The simulacrum makes a sweeping gesture with its right hand and an image switchblades onto the screen. A grainy overhead photograph annotated with map coordinates. You recognize it immediately. Smacky, that's funny. Question. Alice, I have a question. Alice is like, This is where you'll find him. He is being held captive at a remote estate called the Harfeld Manor. That's where we started, was the freaking Harfeld Manor. You've got to be kidding me. He was there the whole time? Glory says nothing. She just studies the photograph and nods. Okay, nobody tell me. I get it. This is something else that I missed. Alice, I have a question. You have a question. All right, please make your inquiry now. You said that Vauclair is being held at the estate. What events did you turn up to support that? One of my assets at Transcend's Neuronet provided me with a video feed dated 2053-1010. The feed was taken by a corporate surveillance drone. Playback commencing. The screen is filled with a grainy black and white video feed. You recognize the Harfeld Manor, photographed from high above. The camera pushes in and the image sharpens. Through a barred, ground-level window you can see the shape of a stooped, emaciated figure. His body shows clear signs of neglect. The figure is unmistakable. It's Vauclair, 20 years older and worse for wear. His skin hangs loose in his bones and his cheeks are hollow. There is a distinctly gray pallor to his skin. That's Vauclair, all right. What's left of him, anyway? Doesn't look like they've been feeding him much. Poor bastard. Another figure steps into frame behind Vauclair, an orc. He turns his head slightly and his skin grafts catch the light. Vauclair slowly turns to face Audrin and the video feed cuts out. Do you have another question? What else did you turn up about the Harfeld Manor? Seismological data and thermal imaging confirm the existence of a large, hollow chamber under the estate. It is my suspicion that Dr. Vauclair is being held somewhere within this substructure. If Feuerschwinger's kept Vauclair trapped there for almost 20 years, she's got to have a reason for it. It takes effort and resources to lock a man away for that amount of time. So what's her endgame in all of this? Why not just kill him and be done with it? Malice? Revenge? Who knows? Remember, this is the man who shot her down. He sent her crashing into a radioactive wasteland. If somebody did that to me, I'd want to hurt him too. And I'd make it last. I think it goes deeper than that. According to Winter's DVD, Vauclair designed the experimental weapon that shot her down, and that weapon split her body from her essence. Glory glances down at her own steel and chrome arms and suppresses a shudder. If I had to guess, I'd say that she's trying to make him fix whatever he did to her. That's what makes sense to me. There's a moment of silence as the group processes Glory's suggestion. Before anyone can speak, the simulacrum cuts back in. Do you have another question? No more questions. Let's get on to the bad news. Very well. Feel free to interrupt again with any future inquiries. The simulacrum pauses and a brief tremor washes over its body. Its eyes flutter and you can hear the sound of your computer working to process more of the chip's data. Andr turns to address the team. If Vauclair's at Harfeld, we've got problems. The last time we broke into that place, they took Monica out. It was a miracle that any of you got out alive. Yeah, but now we know what's down there. This time we'll be prepared for it. We can handle this. Andr shakes her head. No, it'll be even worse this time. The first time we went in, we had the element of surprise on our side. But now they'll be expecting us. They're hunting us, remember? Their security team is going to be waiting for us, Dietrich. That Aldrin bastard is going to be waiting for us. And even if we make it past them, we're going to have to deal with the dragon in the basement. Well, what else can we do? Cut and run? Last time I checked, that wasn't an option either. Even if it were, I wouldn't take it. I'm not running from this. Not after what they did here tonight. None of us are, Glory. But Andr's right, we can't just go charging in there again, not without some kind of edge. Let's see, the simulacrum jerks back to life. It resumes speaking, blissfully unaware of the conversation that's cutting off. And now, Arvin Eleron, on to the bad news. You now know where Vauclair is, but rescuing him will not be possible. Alice, I have a question. He continues without waiting for a response. Why the hell not? In the course of my investigation, I encountered something terrifying in the Matrix. It was fast, cunning, and very definitely intelligent. I'm convinced that I only escaped because it let me go. It could have killed me in a heartbeat if it wanted to. This thing that I met is protecting the Harfeld Manor, and it's going after anyone who gets too close to what's happening there. Alice, what did you see in there? What is going after these people? By way of explanation, I would like you to read the following document. The simulacrum makes another sweeping gesture, and the menu slides back onto the screen. This time, it's filled with text. What you're looking at is an archived forum discussion from the early days of the Shadowland BBS. Blitz stares at the text on the screen. It isn't kidding, Chief. This discussion is dated back to 2036. That's ancient history in the decking community. It probably isn't even correct to call these guys deckers. Hackers would be the more appropriate term. When you're finished reading it over, say, Alice, I'm done, and we can continue. Archive discussion. As you lead him to read, the text slowly begins to scroll up from the bottom of the screen. You all hear about the SK team that got crisp a few hours ago? A whole lab's worth of researchers all burned and broken beyond recognition. Ugly stuff. At this point, who hasn't? Power spike. Got them right through their data jacks like a bolt of lightning to the brain. A 1 in a million accident is what they're saying. And you believe that? Got a more plausible explanation? Yes, actually. It was a cleanup operation. Color me intrigued. What were they cleaning up? A secret project that Lofweir didn't want anything to do with. You might have heard rumors about it. The project name was Apex. And you've lost me. Apex Clockwork? Seriously? That old line of Drek? I'm telling you, jokers, Apex is real. Or at least it was, until the Whizworm pulled the plug. Come on, Clockwork. We're still decades away from seeing a fully functional AI. You know that. Those Apex stories that have been floating around, they're just some conspiracy nuts' wet dream. Fine. Keep your heads in the sand. Some of us know the truth when we read it. Okay, Clock, I'll humor you. But riddle me this. If Lofweir had an armed and operational AI in his claws, why kill it? You remember what happened to most of Echo Mirage? The crash virus killed them, fried their brains, but I don't see what that has to do with anything. With the commercial release of the CDT-1000, some security firms are working on counter-intrusion software that could do the same thing. Black IC. You can look it up if you don't believe me. Whoa, scary stuff, man. Well, the goal of the Apex project was even scarier. IC waits for you to come to it. Apex wouldn't be bound by those restrictions. It could go out hunting, hit its targets when they least expected it. That's why they called it Apex. It was designed to be the apex predator of the digital world. And so, rather than using it to his advantage, Lofweir decided to kill it in the cradle? The Whizworm's no fool. Some things are too dangerous to play around with. How would you put that genie back in the bottle if it ever slipped out of your control? Answer, you couldn't. It's funny, gentlemen. And then it would take over the world! 11111. Okay, this thread has officially gone off the rails. I'm closing it down for the good of mankind. Wow. Alice, I'm done. There are no official records in the Sader-Krupp database to support the existence of the Apex project. But the thing that I encountered was Apex. Of that I am certain. Just as I am certain that Apex was responsible for the deaths of Monica Schaefer, Green Winters, Clockwork, Peregrine, and a score of other Deckers over the last 16 years. Hold up. Alice, I have a question. I thought they said that Lofweir killed Apex. They speculated as much, yes. They were wrong on that count. I do believe that Sader-Krupp is developing Apex as a tool for Matrix warfare. I'm also convinced that the IT personnel that were killed were the Apex development team. But I don't think that Lowfair was responsible for their deaths. Apex killed them. That would be my guess, yes. In the turmoil surrounding Lowfair's buyout of Satyr Krupp, a number of projects went missing. I believe that Apex was appropriated by a member of Feuerschwinger's organization at this point. It was then unleashed on its own development team to silence them. Since then, it has provided information control for the Firewing. A pet II would explain how Feuerschwinger managed to maintain her conspiracy and avoid detection for the past 2 decades. Anytime anyone gets close, the AI takes them out and scrubs the record clean. So there's your bad news, Arvanelleron. Vauclair is being held at the Harfeld Manor, but knowing that does you no good because you can't approach the place. I doubt that you could open the door without Apex frying you. We did last time. They were trying to protect their secret. Like Audrin said, if we hadn't gone down into the basement, they'd have let us go. Apex didn't react to us until Monica attempted to force the door to the basement. And now that the cat's out of the bag, they have no reason not to pull out the big guns on sight. You're right. We can't go back while Apex is in place. The room falls into silence. Finally, Iger turns to you. What's the play, Arvanelleron? We can't turn back now. If Apex is standing between us and Vauclair, then we need to find a way to kill Apex. Logical. Fucking A, boss. I'm in. Did you hear that, Alice? Do you have any suggestions? The AI has a kill switch, but Alice deemed any additional contact with Apex to be an unjustifiable risk. Attempting to reach the kill switch would be inadvisable. I'll be the judge of that. Alice, tell us about Apex's kill switch. Thanks to my close encounter with the AI, I was able to run a trace on it. Through this trace, I discovered the physical address of a backdoor access point for Apex's programming, an old Satyr Krupp research lab long since abandoned and fallen into disrepair. The facility is now hotly contested gang territory. I have also determined that a kill switch for the AI exists somewhere in the basement of this facility. I will provide you with the physical address. I don't like the smell of this, Chief. It said that Apex let Alice escape. Alice, why would a Matrix Warfare AI allow you to run a trace on it? I'm afraid that the answer to that question falls outside of the scope of my written parameters. You have now reached the end of this presentation. I have been encoded with a final message from Alice to Arvanelleron. Playback commencing. The simulacrum's eyes go wide and life floods it back into it. It stares directly at you. Arvanelleron, if you didn't listen to me before, listen to me now. Drop this. Stop going after Vauclair, get out of Berlin, and stay out of the Matrix. I'm telling you this for your own good. That's all that I have to say. I'm following my own advice. I'm out. Don't try to contact me again. Simulacrum reverts to its idle state, slumping like a puppet with its strings cut. Its eyes glaze over and its face goes slack. Then the screen cuts to black. So, the Dragon is a killer AI in charge of security. I can't say I'm surprised, but then nothing surprises me anymore. We know what killed Monica. We have a name for it, and we know how to kill it. That's good enough for me. We know what we have to do. We can either stand around talking about it, or we can go do it. Let's see. Agreed. We shut down Apex, then we re-enter the estate and rescue Vauclair. He's the key to this whole thing. Sounds like a plan, boss. I still say that all this is crazy talk, Chief. Taking on an AI isn't just a bad idea. It's suicide. So my vote is to cut and run. But if you're really doing this, you'll want the best decker you can find around for the ride. And I guess that nominates me. Woo. Alice said that the kill switch is located in some old SK facility. Assuming that the site was shut down somewhere after the Apex project disappeared, it could have stood empty for years, maybe decades. She also said that the building was in gang territory now. I wonder if it'll be anything like Das Kesselhaus was. Gad, I hope not. There's only one way to find out. Let's get prepped. This AI isn't going to kill itself. I can't believe I'm saying this, but you better bring me along. You try going up against this thing without a Nova Hot Decker at your side, and you're probably going to regret it. Iger begins her weapons check. Improvise, adapt, overcome. Whatever's there, we'll deal with it. First, we find our way into the basement. She peers through the scope in her sniper rifle, and then we kill the AI that killed Monica. Damn right. The team begins to brakes to begin gearing up. As she slides a shell into her shotgun, Iger catches your eye. You did good out there, defending the Kreutz Bazaar. You had our backs the entire way, made good decisions. I appreciate that. Now you need to forgive yourself. You weren't out of position, Iger, and you know it. Thanks. Can't do it, but thanks. Anyway, we should get back to it. We've got an AI to take out after all. Arvanelleron, do me a favor and keep your eyes open on this one. We're walking into the unknown here. Makes me a little uneasy. Don't worry, Iger, I've got your back. She smiles, claps you on the shoulder. I know you do, and I've got yours. You more than earned it. 2 Iger. Alright, turns to continue pre-mission checklist. Okay. Apex's backdoor facility. First I gotta get re-equipped, because I've got nothing. I am fresh out of everything. Okay. What's up, Philly? Okay, Gloria's got nothing to say. Any updates on Alexander? Alright, same deal. About time you're here, Blitz. Alright, he's got nothing. So that's it, huh? I really hope that there's stuff out there, that the stores are open again, because I need to get some stuff. Cheesesteak. What's up, Mallet? The attack. It was terrible, Arvanelleron. So much death. I had not killed since I retired from running the shadows. Not until today. But you're not here to listen to me complain. So what can I get for you? Name it and I'll provide. Okay. Put that in there because I don't need the drone kit. Can't believe the minute I walked out, like there was sitting right there was the freaking leave one of those for me. Was the guy I needed to use a trauma kit like immediately. Jeez, man, seriously? Alright, we need to restock on magic. Man, Absinthe has been giving me the brush off since that initial unfortunate situation. Hello, Algernon. Salutations, youngster. I believe that the Kreutz Bazaar is still standing thanks to you. There's other ways of saying thank you, ways that involve million and free trinkets. It was a team effort. Monica would have done the same. I agree, and you have filled her shoes admirably. Now tell me, how may I serve you? What can you tell me about Dante? He's not a normal dog. Indeed not. Dante is part hellhound, bred to be an elite guard dog. I assume he's manifested some of his awakened abilities? Yeah, how did you know he was a hellhound? Monica bought him from me some time ago. He was a special order. She thought he could guard Herr Amsel while she was away on business. Should I be worried about him? I would keep him fed if I were you. I understand he likes soy jerky. But if what I've heard is true, he is bonded to you. Unless you mistreat him, you have nothing to worry about. Let's see. She's right outside. What? Alright. Thing is expensive. Okay. Alright, good. Now I need to get some, What's up, Crip? How you feeling, man? Oh, I can't imagine what you mean. I mean, you were totally with it the whole time. Alright, I need to go get some medical supplies. What's up, Doc? Arvin Eleron, I see that you made it through the attack relatively unscathed. No. Truth be told, I was in surgery when the attackers hit, and they never disturbed my office. I spent the entire sorry event elbows deep in the abdomen of an elderly dwarf. His nephretic screen needed a tune-up. I'm not doing that. Okay, I need medical supplies. So, I need one of these, I need one of these. One of these, one of these. One of these, one of these, one of these. These. These and these. These and these. So basically everything. I need every bit of medical supplies you've ever had. Okay? We're all clear on this? Alright. Put that away, put that away. And put this away. Okay, I need a platinum trauma kit. There we go. And then I need a better med kit than that. There we go. Delightful. Alrighty, now I think we're in better situation. Alright, I want to go hit up the coffee shop quickly. Oh wait, these guys, hold on. Maybe I don't. Yeah, that guy's an interesting guy, too. Samuel, what's up? Arvin Eleron, what a relief it is to see you alive. Samuel wraps you in an enormous hug. You should know that your generosity has saved dozens of lives. What happened? When the attackers came, we all took refuge in the Arvin Eleron Civic Center. Arvin Eleron Civic Center? What's up? Its strong walls and sturdy gate kept us all safe from harm. Had our people been on the street, had they been in our old building which came under fire during the attack, none of them would be alive. We owe you, Arvin Eleron, more now than ever. You may not look upon yourself as a hero, but to the people of the Kreutz Bazaar, that is what you will always be. Donations? How's Alexander doing? Alright, well, the Civic Center, the Arvin Eleron Civic Center is built to last. Alexei Lane looks to have endured the attack on the Kreutz Bazaar without injury. You find him surveying the damage with sad eyes. You all right? The troll shakes a heavy head, showing more weariness than wound. It should never have happened. Not here. It's one thing to strike an old man whose time is done, but to attack the Kreutz Bazaar and endanger the lives of innocents, that's unforgivable. The cowards who ordered this attack will face justice, you have my word. There is a fine line between justice and vengeance. Right now I don't much care to make a distinction. Do whatever you must. For the Kreutz Bazaar to remain safe, it needs people like you. Well, I'm all about the Kreutz Bazaar, man. The Kreutz Bazaar will not fall on my watch. Listen, I may not be the hero that the Kreutz Bazaar deserves, but I'm the hero that it needs, so. Just saying. Alright, Lucador. Backrunner, you have nothing to say to me, of course. Altug. The Turk is pale. His eyes sunken into his head are ringed by dark circles. We are closed today, Effendi. I would have locked the door, but the lock is broken. Now I must stand guard. You look terrible, my friend. Tell me what has happened. He rubs his hand across his mouth. During the attack in the Kreuzbazaar, they broke through the door heavily armed, 2 of them. They broke the door and just started shooting. No questions, no robbery, just shooting. Cammy, my girl, my little street rat, they... I reached under the counter. I keep a gun there, you see. And they saw. Both of them turned on me. Goldschmidt, that fat idiot Goldschmidt, flung himself in my way. How he managed to move that great mass of a body so quickly is a mystery to me. He hung there, suspended in time as they shot him, dancing on their bullets as they ripped him apart. But he shielded me long enough, Effendi. I was able to get to my gun and end those sons of whores. I'm sorry, Berkatzi. I am sorry too. Such loss. Such loss. Still, it is good for us, I think. Healthy. It reminds us that even though we have created our little island of stability in the Kreuzbazaar, this is still in the flux state. Still Berlin, and the wolf is always at the door. If we are to keep our home, we must be vigilant. And we need people like Monica, people like you to keep it safe. Sagolun, my friend. Be healthy. Be strong. Poor guy, man. Oh, man. We lost Kami. I don't know, Law. Partly because I never wanted to terminate her despite your attempt to push that agenda. I just said she was terrible in combat. She was actually better this last time, but she's still terrible in combat. Although I might try using her again because she was actually better this time around. I might try using her again because really it doesn't make any sense for Dietrich and me to be doing the same kind of thing. So we'll see. Oh man, Kami. Okay, yeah, Crip, definitely find out, because I haven't gotten anything from you yet, have I? Wait a second, let me double check. Have I gotten anything from you yet regarding... I haven't gotten an invite from you, right, Crip? But I need to get an invite from you before I can send along, you know, the game, so... She uses her pistol, yeah, but that's her whole... She's a street samurai, though. I don't want to bring her around so you can, like, shoot people with a freaking pop gun. I'm bringing her with me because she's supposedly a samurai and she's supposed to be this badass. Instead, it's like, nope, not a badass. Her blades aren't that... I just don't know what... Yeah. So she's not really worth it, then. Street justice. Okay. Alright. Assemble the team, travel to the coordinates that Alice provided to find a backdoor access point and shut down the Apex AI. We're going to do that. Obviously, we're going to bring along your dog, whether you like it or not. Although I could also bring Dante. I forgot about that. Let's see. Well, obviously, I'm bringing Iger. Thinking about Dante. Blitz, obviously. The question is whether I bring Dietrich, Dante, or Glory. I'm not going to bring... I really don't know about Glory. What do you guys think? What does chat think? Should I bring the dog? Should I bring Dante with me? Yes, Crip, you need to add me. Those 3 that I have there have to go. I need Iger because she's a beast, and I need Blitz because he's a decker. So Glory, Dante, or Dietrich? I'll bring Kami. Too soon, Div. Too soon. I don't know that Dante's a talking hellhound. Ah, there we go. There's Crip. Now I just need to remember what game it is that you won, Crip. I think, Crip, you won Roller Coaster Tycoon, is that right? Was it Roller Coaster Tycoon that you wanted? Can you confirm for me? Because I'm going to send that to you right now. I think it was that one. Just confirm for me that that's correct. Was it Roller Coaster Tycoon? All right, here we go. All right, it is on its way to you, Crip. On its way to you. So let's see. Bring Dietrich and summon coming. Hack it and take all. No, I can't do that. Yeah, it's tough. It's like... I mean, I have been doing a lot with Dietrich, but... I don't think I need... I was using Dietrich mostly by default because I didn't like... because Glory was irritating me. So basically it comes down to, should I take... I'm leaning towards Dante, but should I take Dietrich or Dante? Is really... I mean, Glory or Dante is really the question. Just checking something quickly. What's the chat's opinion? Dante or Dietrich? It's true that he hasn't hit Fireball. Actually, I think he hit Fireball once. But... yeah, I don't know. Dietrich, Dante, Dietrich. It's not going to be Glory. I don't think Glory's going to win this one, Xanos. Okay. Let's see. Hey, what's up, Thorg? You say Glory for any dialogue that might occur? Oh, Glory. Glory, 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 glory. All right, well. She had better be freaking more effective this fight. That's all I gotta say. She'd better be more effective. Let's do it up. Apex Rising. Apex. An artificial intelligence designed for matrix warfare. The thought of it sends a chill down your spine. For years, the shadows have been ripe with rumors of true AI. Names like Mirage and Psychotrope have fueled conspiracy boards in the Shadowland BBS since 2029. Most savvy Shadowrunners dismiss these stories as bunk. But from what Alice has told you, at least one of the stories is real. Apex is waiting for you somewhere down in the basement of an abandoned Satyr Krupp lab. Unfortunately, you're going to have to wade through a lot of gang territory to get there. That's great. Okay. Time for some more stuff. Okay, you need a trauma kit. Blitz, you are going to need a... All right, you're going to need and you're going to need an expert drone repair kit. All right, and then for you, Glory, you're going to be taking this on the chin more, so I'm giving you a... What? What? No, 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 no. I want you to put this back. Can I not do that? Oh, alright. That's annoying. Alright. What's up, Gravy? Good to see you, man. That's fine, too. Okay. Find a way into the basement. Okay. Okay. All right, guys. It is 10 minutes after 11, so I'm going to take a little bit of a break. I've been streaming for about three straight hours, so I'm going to take a break here of about 10 minutes. When I come back, we will get back into it and try to take down this AI. If I don't finish this game tonight, I should be able to finish it tomorrow, but I'm definitely closing in on finishing it. So, and it has been a great time. Like, really, really cool stuff. So, all right. I am going to take a break. I will leave you with the wonderful music of this and this particular this game that we got here. So I will be right back. Okay, hang tight. Be back in 10. Alrighty. Let's get ourselves back underway. Alright. Time to go get ourselves an AI. Must find AI. What's up, chummers? Ulrich. What's up, Ulrich? A huge orc in ragged combat fatigue steps forward to meet you. He walks with the swollen bravado of a man who's used to getting what he wants. One of his meaty arms jerks up. Thank you, Law. Hand held upright in the universal sign for stop. The other clutches a bulky assault rifle. The orc inspects you. His body language is decidedly unfriendly. You don't look like a magnificer. You're not one of us, and I'm guessing you ain't here for the hub either. So tell me, who are you, and what's your interest in this building? Let's see. I need to get into the basement. It's important. Oh, it's important, you say? Makes a sweeping gesture in the direction of the building behind him. The other assorted toughs behind him smile. Well, by all means, go on in then. You're being sarcastic. Ha! You're a sharp one. This building's under Arbeiter protection. We can't just let you waltz in and shoot up the place. Let's see. Ah! Thank you for the follow, Macintosh. Thank you very much for the follow, sir. Appreciate it. All right. Leg workout. Okay, not planning on shooting anything, not unless I have to. Yeah, well, I can't exactly take that at face value. Look, it'd be better for everyone if you just turn back. We don't want to fight you, but we can't risk letting an unemployed player into this situation right now. You don't get to make that call. I have business inside this one. Going and see. Maybe I could help you out with your situation. That puts a different spin on things. You look like you could handle yourself. We could probably use you if you'd be willing to help. There'd even be some money in it for you. But if not, well, that's a different conversation. And what exactly do you want us to do? Iger's tone is neutral, her posture relaxed, but one of her hands casually comes to rest on the butt of her shotgun. Ulrich doesn't seem to notice. We're having some trouble with a local mage gang, the Magnificers. They attacked us without warning, took up in our building, and kicked us onto the street. Me and my boys were the rightful protectors of this block, but the assholes that screwed us, they've got the building buttoned up pretty tight. We can't get in there to make things right, but maybe you can. If you could enter the building and do some damage to those Drek-eating Magnificers, the Arbiters would be willing to pay you. 200 new yen per kill. You bring me back their amulets and you get paid. How's that sound? Iger raises an eyebrow. Your call, fearless leader. You know the timetable we're working on. 200 yen per head ain't bad, but from where I'm standing it looks like you need my help, and that tells me that you can do better. Fine, 250 per head, but that's my final offer. Works for me. Good, yeah, I think this will work. Iker gives you a small nod. Her hand falls away from the stock of her shotgun. You need anything else? You ready to go crack some skulls? I want to know who I'm working for. I'm Ulrich, leader of the Berlin chapter of the Arbiters. We're a polyclub, small but growing. We serve the people of the working class, protect them from the parasites that would exploit them. You're not a fan of the F-state, then? Anarchy is not the solution to the people's problems. Do what thou wilt is a policy that rewards only the powerful. The working class gets trampled. A strong, people-centered communist movement is the only way to protect the interests of the common man. Give us a few years, and that's exactly where we're going to be. Let's see. I want to know what I'm going up against. Tell me about the Magnificers. A gang of parasites. They think that their magical talents makes them better than everyone else. Because of that, they feel entitled to take whatever they want. Up until recently, they've been content with pulling pranks and stealing purses. Childish Drek, but they were basically harmless. Then their new leader took over. Calls himself Trithemius, but I remember when he was just a skinny little prick named Uri. I should have kept a better eye on him, I guess. Should have stomped him flat when he started putting on an airs. Would have saved everyone a heap of trouble. Trithemius took over the Magnificers, militarized them, and convinced them that they could take us. And thanks to the element of surprise, they actually managed to do it. Any day now, we're going to show them exactly how bad an idea that was. I think I'll start by breaking Yuri's neck. Pretty dug in out here. How long do you intend to man the trenches? We'll be out here as long as it takes. We're taking our building back one way or another. For over 3 years, we protected that place. We held it for the people to do with as they pleased. Kept it safe for the parasites and exploiters. Everything was cool until those Drexel Magnificers sucker punched us. No negotiation, no warning. They just turned on us out of the blue. Brought a couple dozen spirits down on our heads. I didn't even know that we were under attack until the water in my bathtub snaked up and tried to drown me. Most of us got out alive, but we've been stuck out here ever since. Just give us some time, though. We'll take the building back. We'll starve them out if we have to. And when we do, those scrawny bastards are going to pay. Anything I should know about the building before I head inside? You'll probably see some burnouts floating around the ground floor. They're all there for the hub. It's like some kind of church or something. A guy called Parson runs it. Between you and me, they're all batshit crazy. Not dangerous, just nuts. Why'd you keep them around at all, then? Because a lot of them are rich. They paid a direct load in rent, and we redistributed that wealth to the common man. Let me guess, you define yourselves as the common man. You see a tie around my neck, pal? Do I look like a corporate stooge to you? We are the friends of the people, and we are the people. Don't you dare to question it. Just one more thing. I need to get into the basement. Anything you can do that'll help me out? Basement? What could you possibly want to go down there for? I just need to get in. Can you get me in or not? Yeah, I can help you, but it'll cost. You're charging us? Seriously? This isn't even your building anymore. You got the wrong idea. I don't need yen, friend. What I need is Trithemius' head on a fucking platter. Problem is he's holed up somewhere in the building and we don't know where. Best guess? He's hiding somewhere upstairs in a room with no exterior windows. Somewhere, probably someplace close, he stashed the power coupling for the elevator. He pulled it to keep us from getting access to the guns we stashed in the basement. So, you find and kill Trithemius, grab the coupling out of his apartment, and bring me that stupid amulet he's always wearing so I'll know he's dead. Then I give you the control chip that I pulled when we had to fall back. Slot them both back into the elevator, it'll take you straight to the basement. Ah, little etiquette gang. This deal's coming out all in your favor. If I'm going to hand your entire territory back, you'll have to sweeten the pot. Well, you got a point there. Tell you what, like I said, we had a bunch of weapons stashed in the basement before the Magnificers showed up. You take care of Trithemius. I'll let you have your pick of the armory. Whatever piece of hardware you want. Alright, I'll see what I can do. Good, just remember, no amulet, no basement. Now go on through and show that little prick what it means to screw with the Arbiters. Alright. Sigh, all locked. What's up, Parson? The attendant behind the counter is an uncommonly fine-featured dwarf with a beatific smile. A yellow ID tag pinned to his chest announces his name in large, blocky letters. Parson. He nods at you and raises a hand in greeting. Welcome to the hub, brother. Are you here to share in the splendor of communion? If so, I can show you to an empty terminal. What do you do here? I am the custodian of the hub. I tend to the brothers of our bodies and sisters while they share in the rapture of communion. Tell me more. Communion is a spiritual experience, friend. Available to all for a small donation. He gestures at the bank of terminals lining the walls. The hub acts as the core of the communion. Those who jack into it are in turn linked to one another, daisy-chained together at the brainstem. Race, gender, social class, all of the artificial barriers to empathy that we've constructed as a culture. Communion strips them all away. It is a monument to the great truth that so many of us deny. We are all the same at the core. Imagine it, friend. Dozens of individual minds all tied together into a single cohesive whole, sharing in a collective subconscious connected through the hub. Join with us and feel your limitations fall away. You and your congregation need to stop. There's a killer AI on the loose in this building. You are quite mistaken. The hub is a place of peace. We are in no danger here. Some questions to you about the local gang activity. We do seem to have more than our fair share. Very well. I will answer your questions. Should I be worried about the gang war that seems to be gearing up around us? While you remain in the hub, you have nothing to fear. We pay well for the use of this place, and neither gang would risk driving us away. And the rest of the building? If you choose to go exploring, I cannot guarantee your safety. What can you tell me about the Arbiters? A pack of snarling animals dressed up as a polyclub. I'd steer clear of them if I were you. Their ideology is loosely based on neo-communist movements from the past. In truth, I think that they just copied a few pages from an old Red Army faction handbill without ever bothering to learn what they meant. For all their rhetoric, the Arbiters are just another street gang. They shout for the sake of shouting. There's no real conviction there. If you came from outside, you've probably bumped into their leader, a huge orc who calls himself Ulrich. He could seem reasonable, but I'd give him a wide berth. One more note. If I were you, I'd avoid being seen with the Magnificers. The Arbiters take shots at members of the Mage Gang whenever they see them. If you're not careful, you could find yourself caught in the crossfire. You know more about the Magnificers. Power-drunk fools, the lot of them. The Arbiters were bad enough, but the Magnificers are even worse. The Arbiters' interests were limited to theft and violence in the name of their cause. The Magnificers, they have power, and they seem to relish in abusing it. Now that they've claimed the upper levels of the building, it isn't safe to travel beyond the ground floor. Several members of our congregation have been mauled to death by the Magnificers' pet spirits. Now we travel only in groups. You're safe down here, though? Yes, Trithemius needs the hub. To threaten this congregation would be to jeopardize his primary... Jeepers, his primary source of income. But the upper floors enjoy no such protection. They become dangerous places to travel. Looking for Trithemius. Any idea I could find him? Trithemius is a dangerous man. Why do you ask? Let's see. Ulrich asked me to kill him. I don't much care for that idea, so I've got a counter-proposal for Trithemius. Fair enough. Trithemius is almost certainly upstairs, hidden away from the outside world. I wouldn't advise going after him, but if your mind is made up, I suppose that I can't change it. Yes, I can tell you how to find him, but I'll need something for you in return. Yeah, of course you will. Saw that coming. Tell you what you need. Tell us what you need. A pair of squatters on the second floor ripped the guts out of one of my terminals. They've taken the data jack signal converter, and the terminal will be out of commission until I get it back. A single damaged terminal may not sound like much, but trust me, the entire experience of communion has been diminished by this act of vandalism. I believe that I know the squatters responsible. Their leader's name is Janet. She's a decker. Damn it, Janet. She is a decker of some skill. I don't know what she had planned for my parts, but I do know that the situation will not stand. I cannot allow another terminal to be damaged. And so you want us to deal with them for you? Yes, but not with violence. I want you to talk with them and convince them to bring back my components. Do this, and I'll tell you how to get to Trithemius. Deal? Sounds straightforward enough. Excellent. It's a deal, then. Xanos, how does it feel to work with the lesser of two evils? Well, Shadowrun, right? Can you tell me anything about this building? Beyond the hub, there isn't much to speak of. There's a small shop down the hall if you're hungry or in need of basic supplies. And that's about it, I'm afraid. What about the upper levels? There are floors above us, of course, but you're unlikely to find anything of value up there. Just the domiciles of the faithful and the Magnificers who have taken charge of the building. I would steer clear of them if I were you. I need to get down to the basement. Rookie, what's up, man? How you doing, Rook? Ah, that would be difficult. The stairway leading down to the building's sublevels has been blocked. The elevator's been sabotaged. It stopped working at the same time that the Arbiters were driven from the building. As we discussed, if you recover my stolen property, I will tell you how to find Trithemius. Otherwise, you could try your luck with Ulrich out front, but I wouldn't recommend it. Come back anytime. Alright, so I gotta find this thing so that I can get the thing for Parsons, so he can tell me how to find Trithemius, so I can get a way to get him, what's-his-face, happy with things. Whoa. It's bizarre. It's like an opium den, but with internet. What's going on, man? How are you? Alright, Carl. The man on the counter looks tired. His lips are heavy and his eyes are bloodshot. Welcome to Carl's General Store. What can I do for you? I need some info. Yeah, alright. What do you want to know? What's the layout of this place like? Well, you're on the first floor. That's the hub and my shop. The The second floor has mostly been converted into makeshift apartments for people to live in. A gang squats up there. The Magnificers. Dangerous people. I'd stay away from them. The third floor is mostly housing, too. Lots of Parsons communion crazies live up there. Magnificers have a squat up there, too. I'm pretty sure their main crib is up there, too. Don't know exactly where. How do you know about the what do you know about the Magnificers? They don't care about much, aside from their own magic. Whole world's one big magical pissing contest to them. Always trying to summon bigger and better spirits. Dangerous stuff, man. Must be tough having lived down here with that going on over your head. It ain't easy. They charge less in protection than the Arbiters did, but they don't care about keeping anything even approaching Ortho. They just hide out in their clubhouse, get high, and summon spirits that terrorize and kill people up on the third floor. Poor bastards. What do you know about the Arbiters? Bunch of tough guys. They took a big cut of my sales and protection money, all in the name of the working class. Funny. Last time I checked, I was one of the working class. In fact, I'm the only one who's working in this whole damn building. But at least they kept some form of law. Mugging and assaults were rare, and they didn't let murderous spirits run loose in the upper floors. So you know, you take the good with the bad. Okay, see what you got for inventory. Yeah, so. That's not that impressive. Thank you, Shadow. Very kind of you, sir. Control panels, LCD screen is unlit. Your decker easily pries the metal casing away from the wall, exposing a mess of wires and circuitry. After a quick inspection, it becomes clear that this elevator is wired to operate around a control chip. The chip is missing, and it looks as though a power coupling has been yanked alongside it. Without these components, there's no way for this elevator to function, right? Which is what What's-His-Face told us already. Both walls gave way, took the roof with them, the entire hallway is blocked with debris. Alright. Second floor time. Wow. %82% and miss, of course. Ah, healer has to go first. Alright, let's get some AP going here. Ah, with the misses, glory, God blessed it. Freaking. Yeah, great job. Great job, Glory. Way to go. There's that performance from Glory again. Sigh. It's 66%. Oh, come on. 3 straight misses at 66%. Really? Oh, this is going tremendously well. Unreal. Thank you. Next time, do that right the first time. Why was I not able to summon there? There's a summoning spot there, really? Oh, yeah, I do a podcast, Shadowed, yeah. I do indeed. Okay, there was a summoning spot supposedly right there. WTF. Hey, actually hit him. Hit him once. That's There's one down. Okay. Have a seat. Ninety-2 percent. 92% and 2 misses on 92%. Please do not miss. Thank you. Alright, there's one Magnificer Amulet. Another Magnificer Amulet. Alright. We got going on in here. Powerbolt. Okay. Inside in the stash. About up here. Okay. All right. $24 New Yen. What else? Communion speaks and we listen. Give yourself willingly. Join us and be rewarded. Drugs. Communion must flourish. The communion must grow. We are one through the communion. Join us, and it will be all be one together. The dresser is a scrap of paper with Shark Tank scribbled on it. Shark Tank, huh? Franz. The hell are you, Franz? A group of metahumans huddles together, their eyes wide with terror. Many of them have scrapes and bruises and a few have more serious injuries. Their clothes are tattered and stained. At your approach, a disheveled-looking middle-aged man steps forward, placing himself between you and the main group. His gray hair is badly matted and a pair of battered reading glasses hang from the bridge of his nose. Who are you, I may ask? What are you doing here? Marvin Elleron, and you are? My name is Franz. These are my friends and my wife. We live together. Well, we used to live together, up on the 3rd floor. Used to live upstairs? Yes, until about a week ago. Then the Magnificer's pets moved in and we had to run for our lives. Spirits, you mean? They're always summoning the damned things, but last week they lost control of a handful. Before we knew what was happening, they were running wild in our living room. We tried to protect ourselves, but we were no match for them. We had no choice but to leave everything behind. Been scraping by down here ever since. At least Janet is letting us use her Matrix uplink. We can still afford to feed ourselves thanks to her. Janet, I need to talk to her. Could you introduce us? Tell you what. If you take care of those rogue spirits, if you clear the path for us to return home, I'll give you the password you need to speak with Janet. Alright, I'll let you know when it's safe. Do you know anything about the hackers over by the stairs? Janet, you mean? Of course we know her. She and her bitheads control the only Matrix hookup in this dump. Thankfully, she allows us to use her uplink. It's only by her generosity that we've been able to provide for ourselves at all. And she's kept us from having to rely on Parsons' wacko religion, thank God. By the way,